Hey everybody, Gabriel Kevin here again. Pick your poison underneath my website menu of Open Your Eyes. Teachings of Gabriel. Ha. Anyway, how are you? Beautiful day out. Late spring. It's a beautiful day out. Late spring. Broken record. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Another installment on traffic. Okay, here we go. I don't think I have anything positive to say about traffic. So just click next. All right, this one's kind of quick. It might be an education thing. I don't know. Everybody probably thinks, man, you have to be a hell of a speeder. I mean, how many speeding tickets have you ever gotten? I won't say. Actually, I've never gotten any. Anyway, because I really don't speed. Unless the traffic's going that way, now I have to shut up and talk about what I'm supposed to talk about here. Because you picked this poison. Traffic. Merging. Another thing that causes traffic jams. Okay. Again, I'm gonna bring in the Belt Parkway on this one. Okay. There are certain sections of the Belt Parkway. By the way, it's a 3-lane highway after the Verrazano Bridge, and you just got off Staten Island, and you're going into, I think, Bronx or Brooklyn, and then you go in, you go all the way out to the Hamptons. Not on the Belt. The Belt is a 3-lane highway that kind of goes like this, and it's a ton of traffic. I mean, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's packed on a Thursday. So they have a lot of on-ramps. Not all the time, but and when those on-ramps come in, there's a lot of cars coming onto the Belt because they're going to come off or something and then get off. And that slows down traffic. Okay, now, merging. Why, if you're going to merge, as you're coming down the ramp, okay, and there's cars behind you on the ramp, and of course you're going to slow down a little bit, but here's the thing. Judging the distance between now and when I get parallel with the road and how much distance I have, you got to get to the speed of the traffic. You have to time this. You have to time it so when you're coming down and that you see the traffic speed, you can't come in slow. The cars are going to try to get out of the way because they're going to run into you. 2, be considerate. Somebody will let you in. Just keep moving. If it's like a machine and everybody just did the same thing and moved in, there'd be less traffic jams. Because merging traffic will cause traffic jams only because people are being cautious, which is totally correct. But if you're smart about it, you can judge it so that you come right in, almost like a perfect thing that just merges. Okay. It's not easy, but think about it. Match the speed of traffic, be courteous, okay, and just time it. But here's the one that gets me. You ever get on an on-ramp, and I live in the Philadelphia area, and there's a road called the Blue Route, 476. Now 476 ties a lot of major highways together. And when you come down south on 476, okay, it ends at I-95. You can either go north, like to the airport, or to Philly stadiums, or you can go south, which is right down to Commodore Barry Bridge or Delaware and that way. Okay, so it's a pretty major highway. They have it where, when you're going south, your lane, well, 2 become 1, but the 1 lane coming onto 95. Now, 95 is moving very fast, and 95 is 3 lanes at that point, and you get on that merge, okay, people slow down. Well, you just said it, Gabriel, they should slow down. No, not under this condition. If you look at the sign that shows the merge, okay, it has one arrow this way and it has another arrow this way. Do it again. The sign, the yellow sign, doesn't say yield. A merge that merges into traffic will say yield. A merge that has an arrow like this and it's a curve. It's an arrow that goes like this. Okay? They never touch. It's not a merge. That sign is telling you it's not a merge. A sign is telling you you have an open lane. You don't have to slow down. I mean, don't be crazy, but you don't have to slow down because I see people, I'm behind them, and they're slowing down, looking at the traffic, trying to merge in. I'm like, there's no merge. Just keep going. And everybody starts slowing down. And you know what happens? It backs up the blue route, 476. So anyway, be conscious. When you see a sign like this, and a sign that merges or comes together like this, but never touches and doesn't say yield, that means you have a free lane. You can literally match the traffic as you're going. And that lane might end a quarter mile down. But the idea that they built that is so it doesn't slow down traffic. So why slow down traffic? Oh, it's very tedious. Anyway, that's just probably more of an educational thing. Tell me what you think. Okay, cool. Later. And tell me what you think any more about merging. I mean, I'm sure there's other stories, and I'd love to hear stories. So, and I can do another episode on this. So take care. Drive safe. Later.